Good morning. My name is Aaron King. The case that we'll be going over today is the Jackson versus the Birmingham Board of Education case that took place in 2004. Back in 2004, Roderick Jackson, a former teacher and high school basketball coach in Birmingham, Alabama, claimed that he was fired for complaining that the girls' basketball team he coached was denied equal treatment by the school district. Roderick Jackson decided to sue the Birmingham Board of Education in federal court, stating that him being fired violated the Title IX amendment set in 1972. Roderick's case eventually made it all the way to the United States Supreme Court in 2005. Jackson was a teacher and basketball coach at Inslee High School for 10 years when the incident occurred and his complaints were made. Jackson argued that the girls' basketball program was not receiving equal funding for equipment and uniforms, and that they did not receive the same opportunities as the boys' programs to use the facilities in the school for practices and games. Jackson continued to fight and plead for more funds and opportunities for his girls' program. He received little to no support for his efforts, and eventually he was dismissed as the Inslee girls' high school basketball coach at the end of the school year in 2001. 3 years later, in 2004, Jackson would file his suit against the Birmingham School Board, alleging that his firing was a retaliation for his arguments and fight to receive more support and funds for his girls' program. The district court dismissed the case, claiming that Title IX was not formed to defend reporters of sexual discrimination, but rather formed to protect those that are being discriminated against. There is a private right piece within Title IX amendment that was put in place that states situations like this specifically. As stated earlier, this case would make it all the way to the United States Supreme Court in 2005. However, it was actually dismissed in the Court of Appeals before on the grounds that the evidence provided in the case supporting the plaintiff was all based on complaints and not factual evidence that held any value in court. The case would then make its way to the Supreme Court. Once there, it was found that the Title IX amendment should protect those who are reporting or claiming sexual discrimination in a place that is federally funded. Jackson was unable to provide proof that the Birmingham School District retaliated against him by dismissing him of his job duties because of his sexual discrimination complaints rather than his success or lack thereof as a coach. However, the court determined that the termination of Roderick Jackson was seen as a form of discrimination related to Title IX, and Jackson eventually won his case. The school district was required to assign Jackson to a teaching and coaching job at another school within the Birmingham School District, as well as compensate him for any damages that he faced. That is all for my case. Thank you very much.